हर दिन की शुरुआत जोश के तड़के के साथ मेरे साथ morning I'll be there 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. Be with me. Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I'll stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Way back in 1995, Isaac Perlman, Isaac Perlman, a famous violinist of his time, was playing at Lincoln Center in New York City. Perlman was struck by polio as a child, and he used to walk helping with the help of crutches. The hall was set, audience was ready. Perlman, with a lot of difficulties with his crutches, walked towards the main chair in the center of the hall, of the podium, of the stadium, of the dais. Went and sat down, kept very gently crutches down, loosened the clasp of his leg braces, extended one leg front and one leg under the chair, took his violin, and with his bow started playing. The conductor was already started with the show. Barely few seconds in the concert, and suddenly, tang, a big noise came in the auditorium. And that's where everybody realized, and so Perlman realized, out of the four strings of the violin, one string broke. The snapping of that string was so loud that the entire auditorium knew what has happened. Now they realized and they thought, now the concert might get delayed or it might be called off or they have to wait. God knows for how much time for it to start again till a new instrument is brought or the string is put back. But to surprise of everybody, Perlman surprised all of them. He told the conductor, continue. And the conductor started the whole thing again. And Perlman, the three strings left on that violin, started from where he left when the string broke. He lost himself in the melody. He gave everything in those moments with all the power and intensity of his. He played the most amazing melody anybody could hear. What people could do with difficulty on the four strings, here was Perlman able to do much better than that on the three strings. He kept composing something in his mind all the time to make up for that lost string, and with the three strings, He just floored the entire audience. The concert got over, and there was absolutely pin drop dead silence in the auditorium. And there, from somewhere, one man stood, clapped, cheered up, and within no seconds, the entire auditorium, from every corner, there was applause, there was celebration, there was jubilation. With a lot of difficulty, Perlman kept the violin down, raised the bow, asked everybody to silence. And as the crowd completely went to silence, with a lot of humility, humbleness, not in any boastful manner, with a lot of silence in his voice, with a lot of depth, he said, sometimes when something like this happens and the violin does not have all the strings, it is left to the artist's task that how much they can create music out of what has left with you. When something like this happens, a disaster like this happens, when you know you are lost and without which it will be always incomplete, and who knew better than Pearlman, who has lost his legs to polio a long time back, with so much of grit in his voice, has said, when something like this happens, it is left to the artist's task. How much music can you still create out of what you have left with? Is it not for all of us? Is it not for everybody in the world? Because truth is, the reality is, we don't live an ideal life. We all live a real life. And the truth in real life is, not everybody has everything in life. At some point of the time, something is taken away from us. Knowingly, unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally. Whatever may be the reason, but the truth is, we all go through those moments in life. As simple as 2020 took away so much from all of us. Our freedom of moving outside, our freedom of doing our own businesses and work, our own dreams of pursuing our studies and educations. We know how much it took away from us. Actually, the entire world, it took away something or other at some point of time in the entire 2020. Now it is up to us, the genius and the spirit of human being. It left to us how much more music can we still play out of what we are left with. And that is going to be the spirit of human being. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to play and create music out of what all you are left with? And not only in the entire lifetime, it can be on a daily basis. Yesterday you lost something and today morning you can start with whatever you are left with, and it depends upon you. It's up to you now. How much music can you create out of what you are left with for the day? Even in the beginning of the day, even at the end of the day, when you are almost about to finish the entire day of yours, and you still feel a lot you have lost in the entire day. But in the next few hours or few minutes, something you are left with, right? If you think there is spirit in you still, how much music can you still create out of how much time in terms of minutes or hours are you left with? That is the spirit of a human being, and that's a true human being. And that's how I think we should live every day of our life, with what you are left with. How much more music can you still create? That's going to make you what you can be in life. With this belief, let's begin this day and let's create a lot of music, because we are truly left with a lot in reality. So let's create a lot of music for ourselves and for everybody around us. With this belief, let's begin. Here we go. Oh, I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. The guys go, set and grow. People need help. They need inspiration and motivation on a daily basis. And not everybody has a teacher or a coach or a mentor to guide them on a daily basis. Here I have created 12 original, inspiring messages to lead people for 12 months, along with a complimentary online session every month to lift them, to inspire them, to live a beautiful life. Your people need it. We need help. And here is your beautiful chance to touch their lives and make a difference in their life by gifting one of these beautiful tabletop calendars. Less than 70 paisa per day. Shouldn't be a big deal for any one of you, but it can change lives of few. And you have no idea. People need help. Let's reach out.